Welcome to Unit 3. How to greet and how to say goodbye in German. Please have pen and paper handy. Or come back later if you don't have it handy at the moment. Let's start. This unit starts with some cultural notes. Let's look at them. Number 1, handshakes. Handshakes are the standard form of greeting in most situations, especially in formal settings or when meeting someone for the first time. It's customary to make eye contact during a handshake. Well, I would guess that this applies to most countries, but I'm not sure. But definitely that's true. Let's have a look at number 2. Formality. Germans tend to be quite formal, especially when first meeting someone. Using Sie is common in initial interactions, and switching to du typically happens after a mutual agreement or when a closer relationship is established. Here are 2 examples. The first is informal. Schön, dich kennenzulernen, Matt. And the second one is formal. As you can also see, this person here is not addressed by first name, but rather called Herr Burda, Mr. Burda, and the whole sentence goes like this. Schön, Sie kennenzulernen, Herr Burda. Nice to meet you, Mr. Burda. Schön, Sie kennenzulernen, Herr Burda. Number 3, punctuality. Germans value punctuality, so being on time for appointments or meetings is essential. Arriving a few minutes early is considered polite. That's true for the most part. Let's move to the next slide. What's also important? Directness. Germans are known for their direct communication style. Yeah, okay. Who doesn't want that, especially in business? Nobody likes people beating around the bush all the time. Number 2, respect personal space. Yeah. Here it says Germans generally maintain a bit more personal space compared to some other cultures. Well, yes, I think I can agree to that. Particularly the habits of hugging other people or giving air kisses, left cheek, right cheek, is still quite uncommon in Germany, and a lot of people will feel uncomfortable when you do it, even though it is becoming more and more popular. Number 3 is just a repetition of what we read on the previous slide, only in German this time. It's Blickkontakt, that is the eye contact. Keeping eye contact while you talk to somebody is considered respectful. Next slide. A couple of really simple formal phrases that you can use when you greet somebody. I'll read only the German. Let me use my pointer here so you know what I'm reading. Where is my laser pointer? There. Guten Morgen. Guten Tag. Guten Abend. Grüß Gott is only used in southern Germany and Austria. Wie geht es Ihnen? How are you? This is the formal way of addressing somebody you are not on first name basis with. Wie geht es Ihnen? And typically you would now add Frau Müller or Herr Meier, so Mr. or Mrs. Wie geht es Ihnen, Frau Müller? Es freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Es freut mich. If you translated that literally, it would mean it pleases me, or it excites me. Es freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. To get to know you. I know kennenzulernen is a really long word, but if you practice saying that a couple of times, it will be no problem for you. Let's repeat that. Es freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Es freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Next slide. These are informal greetings. When you greet friends or friends of friends, and you automatically do the first name thing, you say either Hallo, Hi, Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Abend. Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? How are you? Wie geht es dir? Wie geht's? Wie geht's is just the abbreviated form of Wie geht es dir? Wie geht's? And in the last, in the corner here, that's very, very informal. Was geht ab is something that grown-ups wouldn't use. It's more for teenagers or somebody trying to be extra cool. Was geht ab? Next slide. Now we have the formal again, and this time it's about saying goodbye. You see here in the headline, formelle Verabschiedungen, formal goodbyes. Again, Verabschiedung is a long word, I know that, but if you try to hack it into tiny pieces like Verabschiedungen. That'll make it easier. Plus, you'll get used to it because we have a lot of long words. So, Verabschiedungen. And this is how you say it in a formal way. Auf Wiedersehen. Literally, it means, you see, the word sehen, to see, is in here. And literally it would mean something like, may we see each other again. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. And that is why on the phone you would say Auf Wiederhören. Hören is listen or listening. When you're talking to somebody on the phone, you say Auf Wiederhören, may we hear each other's voices again. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiederhören. Bis später. Bis dann. Some more phrases. Good night is what you would say if somebody is actually getting ready to go to bed. Good night. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. I wish you a nice day. Easy, eh? Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. Repeat that many, many, many times. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. Here are some informal goodbyes when you are among friends. Tschüss is probably the most common one in Germany. Then ciao. It is Italian, but you would be surprised to find out how many people use ciao. I personally use it all the time to say goodbye. Or you can say bis bald or bis später, which is almost interchangeable. Bis bald, bis später. Next slide. Whew, some more. Some are repeated here, but it doesn't matter. Bis morgen. Bis morgen. Ciao, ciao. Bis morgen. Mach's gut. If you see this apostrophe and S, and we already had that a couple of slides ago. Wie geht's dir? That means that an E was dropped here. They contracted two words. The two words would be mach es gut. Make it good. Mach es gut. But it's contracted to mach's gut. And the last one is schönen Tag noch. Schönen Tag noch. Have a nice day. Schönen Tag noch. It's such a pity that I can't properly write. Well, there is a pen here, but okay, let me try. So, mach. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Mach. Es gut. And the first two words are contracted into one. And you drop the E here and replace it with an apostrophe. Next slide. Let's read just the small print here. Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen? That is the formal way, okay? He would be not on first name basis with that lady. He would say, Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen, Frau Meier? And she would answer, Guten Tag, mir geht es gut, danke. Und Ihnen? And you? Und Ihnen? And now, friends again. Hallo, wie geht's? Hi, gut, danke. Und dir? Again. Hallo, wie geht's? Hi, gut, danke. Und dir? And formal goodbyes. Auf Wiedersehen, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. Auf Wiedersehen, we already talked about that. May we see each other again. This first part of the word here, wieder, means again. May we see each other again. Auf Wiedersehen. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag. I wish you a nice day. Come on, German is easy. And person B answers, Danke, Ihnen auch. Auf Wiedersehen. Friends, tschüss, bis später. Tschüss, bis bald. I'll skip that. It's just a repetition of everything we talked about in the last slides. Take your time at home and look at it when you have some peace and quiet, okay? Well, that was a short unit today. Blimey. I'm sure you will find an exercise sheet and an answer sheet in your Udemy files. So I think that was a fairly easy unit. But still, if you have any questions, use the question and answer system in the Udemy portal, or contact me directly, or use the YouTube video to put your questions in the comment section. Well, thank you for joining me today in Unit 3. How to greet and how to say goodbye. Always remember, we will speak less and less English over the course of the next, let's say level A1 and level A2. It will gradually go down and there'll be more German. But for now, thanks for joining me today in Unit 3, and see you around in Unit 4. Bye bye!